As promised, I am going to show you how we make the best rabbit jerky ever.
We are going to be using the Nesco American Harvest Jerky Express. This was a fairly inexpensive dehydrator. I think it was around $50, and we've had it for 2 years now. And so far it's worked great for us. And it comes with this handy little gun for making jerky. The gun itself is fairly easy to use. It opens this way. You load your ground meat in here, screw it back on, and then it works with the trigger mechanism, which pushes this plunger through just like a caulking gun, and the jerky mix comes out the tip. Alright, for this recipe we are using 2 pounds ground meat, 1.5 tablespoons soy sauce. You can use either low sodium or regular. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 2 teaspoons black pepper. 1 teaspoon liquid smoke. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 1 teaspoon seasoned salt. Half teaspoon garlic powder. And 1 teaspoon salt. You'll mix all those together and mix them up with your ground meat. Have our 2 pounds of ground rabbit, and we're just going to mix it into our marinade. Alright, we've got it all mixed into the ground meat. Now we're ready to load it in our gun and get the dehydrator on. Turn it on, and we will check it in about 6 hours.
So you can start checking at around 6 hours, but generally from what I've been doing this year with our rabbit jerky, it's usually around 7 hours, maybe even a little longer than that before it's totally done. It's gonna depend on how thick you put your meat out, so that's gonna take a little bit longer if it's thicker. A good way to test it is if you bend the beef jerky, rabbit jerky, bend the jerky, you want it to be malleable but not brittle. So if it starts cracking and breaking like it's just gonna snap in half, then that's overdone. So you don't want that. You want it to just be leathery and still a little soft, but not hard as a rock either. So kind of a middle ground there. And you may have to just experiment and make a batch or 2 or 3 until you get it right. But if you start checking it around 6 hours, you can always leave it in longer. And if you overdo it, well, it's just going to be a little bit tougher. So really not that big of a deal.